From breakup to breakthrough, the impact of a woman's power on relationships. Disclosure. These stereotypes may contribute to the belief that a man's success is dependent on the support of a woman. This belief can also perpetuate gender stereotypes and limit opportunities for women to achieve their own success. Success is often the result of a combination of factors, including individual effort, social support, resources, should not be solely attributed to any one person or gender. Let us start with, behind any successful man there is woman. It is a very well-known axiom. I has become a truism, a cliché. If it is so well entrenched, then the opposite must likely be true too? Behind some defeated, broken men there is woman? This will be discussed in Section 2. Why is this rarely talked about? Maybe because of political correctness. Or even invincible male ego has something to do with it? Behind any successful man there is a woman, is an idea that may encompass spouses, friends, partners, relatives, customers, or businesses, etc. However, we are here dwelling mainly on very close relationships like marriage or partnerships. Let us start with Section 1. Behind any successful man there is a woman. Here we are going to list how a woman can make an awesome contribution to man's sky-high and stellar achievements. Show love. For example, I love you and I'm here for you. Listen actively without judgment. For example, I'm here to listen if you need to talk about what happened today. Validate feelings. For example, I can understand why you're feeling upset. It makes sense. Offer encouragement. For example, I believe in you and your ability to overcome this challenge. Provide physical comfort. Spouses or friends can offer support by providing physical comfort, such as a hug or holding hands, and beyond. For example, I'm here for you and I'm not going anywhere. Help problem solve. For example, let's brainstorm together and come up with a plan to address this issue. Offer practical support, running errands, household tasks. For example, I'll pick up groceries for you on my way home from work. Show empathy, feel themselves in their loved one's shoes. For example, I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you. Be patient and understanding. For example, I'm here to support you no matter how long it takes. Offer specific help. For example, would you like me to help you research therapists in your area? Provide positive feedback, highlighting strength. For example, I'm so proud of you for taking steps to improve your mental health. Respect boundaries, not pressure to share. For example, let me know if and when you're ready to talk about it more. Celebrate successes no matter how small. For example, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you for achieving that. Offer distractions, loved one may enjoy. For example, let's go for a walk and clear our heads. Show up, just being there. For example, I'll be there for you no matter what. Be non-judgmental, accepting loved one's choices. For example, I support you no matter what you decide to do. Offer hope, things will become better. For example, I know this is tough, but I believe that better days are ahead. Provide resources and information. For example, here's a support group that may be helpful for you to join. Be available. Individuals can offer support by being available and responsive. Show genuine interest. For example, tell me more about how you're feeling. Offer a safe space to share their feelings and thoughts. For example, you can talk to me about anything without fear of judgment. Provide accountability, help them stay on track. For example, let's check in next week to see how you're doing with your new exercise routine. Offer different perspective on loved one's situation. For example, have you considered looking at the situation from a different angle? Being fully present, giving undivided attention. For example, I'm here with you, right now. Offer humor to lighten up moods. For example, you know what they say, laughter is the best medicine. Share similar experiences. For example, I went through something similar, and this is how I got through it. Offer resources. For example, I found this article that might be helpful for you. Validate feelings. For example, it's understandable that you feel that way. Offer encouragement. For example, you can do this. Keep pushing forward. Provide physical comfort, such as a hug or holding their hand. For example, I'm here for you, let me give you a hug. Offer practical help. For example, let me take care of the grocery shopping for you today. Listen actively, without interruption and unsolicited advice. Asking questions to gain a better understanding of their situation. For example, what else can you tell me about what's been going on? Provide words of affirmation, boost confidence. For example, you're so strong and resilient, I know you can get through this. Show empathy, putting themselves in their loved one's shoes. For example, I can imagine how difficult that must be for you. Encourage self-care, take care of themselves, enough sleep, eating well. For example, have you been getting enough rest lately? It's important to take care of yourself. Provide reassurance during times of uncertainty or anxiety. For example, everything is going to be okay. You're not alone. Offer a fresh perspective, see things in a new light. For example, what if we looked at this situation from a different angle? Be dependable on the commitments to loved one. For example, I will be there when you need me. Offer words of wisdom. For example, one of the things that helped me get through a tough time was focusing on gratitude each day. Help loved one problem solve. For example, let's brainstorm some ideas for how you can tackle this issue. Provide financial support. For example, I can help you find some resources for financial assistance if that would be helpful. Offer constructive feedback to loved ones on their skills, growth. For example, I noticed that you've been struggling with time management lately. What if we tried setting up a schedule together? Help set goals. For example, let's set a goal together for where you want to be in 3 months and work backwards from there. Hello, preceding discussion was to illustrate the core of what is behind the cliché. Behind any successful man there is a woman. Now we are going to embark on a subject that is not commonly talked about but also has long been thrown under the rug. Section 2. That is, behind some defeated, broken men there is woman? Emotional neglect. This occurs when an individual feels ignored or unsupported by their friends or family. This can lead to feelings of isolation, loneliness, and low self-esteem. Criticism or rejection. When individuals experience criticism or rejection from their social networks, it can lead to feelings of worthlessness, depression, and anxiety. Overprotectiveness. Being overly sheltered or prevented from taking risks or experiencing new things. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, low self-esteem, and a lack of confidence in their abilities. Enabling behavior. When a friend or spouse enables or reinforces negative behavior or habits, such as substance abuse or addiction. Social isolation, social disconnection. It can lead to feelings of loneliness, depression, and anxiety. Lack of practical support, such as transportation, housing, or financial assistance. It can lead to stress and feelings of overwhelm. Blaming, shaming, or criticism of loved ones' problems. It can lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and self-doubt. Envy or jealousy on someone's success or accomplishments. It can create tension and conflict in their relationship. Intrusive, support with overbearing, controlling behavior. It can lead to feelings of disempowerment and lack of autonomy. Downplaying, dismissing, or minimizing loved ones' concerns. It can lead to feelings of invalidation, frustration, and anger. Unreliable or inconsistent support. It can create stress and uncertainty. Negative comparison. When individuals receive support that compares them unfavorably to others. Victim blamed for their own negative experiences or struggles. For example, if someone is struggling with depression, they may be told that they just need to snap out of it, or that they are being too negative. Invalidating feelings. For example, if someone is going through a breakup, and is told that they should not be feeling sad, because they weren't together that long, it can be invalidating and dismissive of their feelings. Being unsupportive. For example, if someone is going through a difficult time and their friend is not available to talk or spend time with them, it can be hurtful and exacerbate their feelings of distress. Criticizing choices. For example, if someone decides to quit their job to pursue a new career path, and is criticized by their friends or family for being irresponsible or unrealistic, it can be invalidating and discouraging. Offering unsolicited advice can be intrusive and dismissive. When a friend constantly offers advice without being asked. It can be intrusive and dismissive of the person's own ability to make their own decisions. Dismissing or minimizing the problem. For example, if someone is struggling with a chronic illness and is told that it's not that bad, it can be invalidating and unhelpful. Pressuring the person to get over it. For example, if someone is grieving the loss of a loved one and is pressured to move on before they are ready, it can be invalidating and unhelpful. Making the situation about themselves. For example, if someone is going through a difficult time and their friend constantly talks about their own problems instead of listening and providing support, it can be unhelpful and invalidating. Being overly optimistic when loved ones struggling with a chronic illness. For example, stay positive, or that things will get better. Using tough love. For example, if someone is struggling with addiction and is constantly criticized or punished for their behavior, it can be unhelpful and damaging to their self-esteem and sense of autonomy. Engaging in gossip or negativity. For example, if someone is going through a difficult time and their friend constantly talks about others behind their backs, it can be unhelpful and damaging to their sense of social support. We are reaching the end of our journey and we hope you find some useful info. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, hit the like and notification buttons. Thanks for watching.